It's the only fan-owned franchise here in the NFL. And tens of thousands of those fans have their cheeseheads on and have filled the stands of historic Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today, an NFC battle in store for us between the Detroit Lions and the Green Bay Packers. Punter Jack Fox to get this one started. And here we go from Lambeau. His return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Ready. Green Jack. Edo Blue.
Well, throwing to start us off. To the left, that's pulled in by Golden. He's past the 35. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Set, ready.
Love out of the shotgun. This is on target to Christian Watson. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
Yeah, right there. That's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30.
33. Ready?
Love now on 1st and 10. This one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
45, white. Hey, green. .22 needle. Ready.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
Third down, line to gain 9 yards out.
Let's go now. Yes.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Got his man, it's Golden. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it, that's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Perfect way to start the season as their opening drive has reached goal to go. They'll run, Jacobs. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. All right, So a nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner. And the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin the season on a high note with a win. Well, they put more drives like that together, they sure will. But I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. You can't start much better than that.
That one right down the middle. And the Packers take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. On now is McManus to kick this away. Khalif Raymond to return it.
Khalif Raymond on the return. The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Gonna lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Again, it's Gibbs. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
Complete to St. Brown. And they're going to touch him down as they wind up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route, too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
To the air on first down. Here's Goff. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4. Off play action. Goff. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Looking for Sam Laporta with that one. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. They're going to throw again. Goff. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. The Lions readying for the punt. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. He cuts it to the right sideline. And finally they get to him and send him out as this gets all the way into enemy territory. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. 10. Set, huh?
They stick with Jacobs. He's got a gain of 6 there. Tackled by Jack Campbell.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Down. Ready?
Kicks the handoff now low. He had it for a moment, but a Great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. The play clock nearing 0, so Coach Matt LaFleur forced to call a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Ready, set.
Shotgun now for Lowe. Golden there to grab it. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Fight, 97, set. 45.
Running on first here with Jacobs. And he's going to have this down to the 7. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Okay, don't think for a second this is time to step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
Slide blue. 52 blue. Ready, ready.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4.
He was brought down at the 40-yard line. A 4-yard gain brings up second and goal.
We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Ready to go with the second quarter. It's the Packers with it inside the red zone.
Now. Black, 90 set.
He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers pull out in front for their 13th hit. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Pressure off left, and it's blocked.
You know, it really does, Kate. When you see that point blocked, it just deflates. You feel it. The whole sideline gets deflated, but I'll tell you what else it does. It puts a little seed of doubt and thought into your kicker and your special teams, and you hate that. You really do. You want those guys playing with as much confidence as your offense and defense is. So making sure you get your kicker right and that special teams unit right, that's going to be hugely important here down the road.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
We go. 20.
Running it with David Montgomery. Fighting his way through, but he lost the football. And the Packers secure it. And they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been what cost him and opened the door for that fumble.
Okay, you and I both know this game has changed so much in our lifetimes. It's evolved in so many different ways. But I promise you, you can go back to the 60s, the 70s, and many of these fumbles occur just like that. You break one tackle, you let up just a little bit, and the next guy comes home and delivers the devastating blow.
He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. DJ Reed brings him down that time.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Okay, Brad.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Let's go. Chop. 17, 10 black. Spike, white. Beetle blue. Ready?
Love from the gun. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Christian Watson with the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
McManus on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Packers push the lead to 20.
Lions nothing. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. First call here coming from the shotgun. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. 2nd down, looking for options. Screen here for Gibbs. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield stripe. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
With that down the distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
On first down, it's gone. Underneath, it's Gibbs. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. Still has some space inside the 35. And he is down to the 30-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Lions have a first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Another one for Gibbs. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap here to go. That's him on a quick hitter. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage against good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Short pass brought in. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now. off running right, Montgomery. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. So this is going to be second down and long following the holding flag. From the gun, call. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Throwing again. Here's Goff. It's on target to Williams. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. Gibbs runs it in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions chop some of the lead off before the half. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions drop the lead back to 13.
Jack Fox kicking off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. His return starts at the 5. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
22-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Set. 50, green. Hut.
And off to Jacobs to start the drive. And somehow he manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before going down. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Set, hut. Blue, 32, 6, mega. Smash, red. Ready.
To the air with Love. The pass is taken in by Golden. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Here we go. 52, blue, red, yellow. Fury, yellow. Cut, cut.
Looking to throw. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that brings up 4th and long. The Packers send out their punting unit. And no doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here. And plenty of hang time on this one. And that is a crunching hit that ends our opening half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Here's Goff. complete to St. Brown outright. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Gain of 15 there. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
First down. A gain of 15. First down, Lions.
Now gone. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First down throw from Goff. And the pack gets home. They drop him. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Goff to the air now. Go left side, and St. Brown has it. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Packers side of the field.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Third and long for him here. Skips it short of his man. That brings up fourth down.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
And it'll be touchdown a little before the 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Field, black. Here we go. Cut.
Love out of the shotgun. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
From the 24 once again, it's second and 10.
Ready, ready. Black 40. Cut.
Back to the air. Love. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Throwing his Love on third. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up fourth and long. They're out now, ready to punt it. He has it at the 22. Before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Throwing is gone. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We got second down. Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. Second and 10. Throwing from the gun here. Finds him over the middle. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Third and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Lions, first down. It's a gain of 10.
Out the gut they go with Gibbs. Ooh, he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down.
Detroit Lions, first down.
Goff. To the right and hauled in by Laporta. He works it down to the 37. Nate Hobbs in on that stop.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options, well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions shrinking the lead some in the third. Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And no return here, and this is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Red, cycle. Ready?
Now Love on the play fake. Buying some time left. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Amik Robertson takes it away. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Detroit. Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And they'll take the lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Set. Yellow, 22.
Love back to it after the pick. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the 26-yard line.
Let's go now. Set.
Give to Jacobs from the pistol. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. These guys better change up what they're doing on the ground here, Brock, because this defense has seen right through it these last couple of plays.
Yeah, we bang the drum all the time for staying on schedule. This is the epitome of being off schedule.
Set. Hut. Green jack. Black 40. Set.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Gets everything he has under this one. He's got it inside the 25. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Ain't no other king in his rep thing makes siblings. Nothing for my children. When they disappearing. I'm in a city with a flag beginning.
Matt LaFleur with faith in his offense. They're set to try for 2.
Ready, ready.
Will set up for the
60 red.
conversion.
60 red. Hut, hut.
Love's going to throw for 2. And this is caught as they hit the end zone for 2.
Makes the score. Packers 48.
Oh, it's a favorite of NFL teams, an arm Wheelchair quarterbacks alike, partner. The quick slant. It is so tough to defend that close to the goal line, and this time it works for 2.
It sure is. It's one of those plays that I think Bart Starr was running in the 60s, that slant route.
Whoa.
When you incorporate it with the threat of a fade as well, that's when it becomes so effective. But you get inside that DB, you show the quarterback your numbers, and it's almost automatic for a 2-point conversion.
Field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. It gives Montgomery to start the drive. Escapes a defender. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Brown there to bring it in. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Lions ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, Goff. Catch made left side by Laporta. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Motioning Williams left. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Cut near the goal line. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
1st and goal. Here's Gibbs. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Lions now trail by just a point in the 4th. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Fields this one at the 3. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Set, ready. 10 black. Set, cut.
Shotgun now for Love. And down he goes. The Lions rush gets home. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you are on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just sling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that.
Thrown for his running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing 3rd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Beauty, yellow. Drill, green. Smash, red.
3rd and long. Here's Love. Trying for the deep ball. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. And the Lions will take over as he records his 1st interception
because in the end, you don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. But now this offense has got a chance to do so.
Here's Goff on 1st and 10. Hits his running back. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Out of the shotgun, Goff. It's on target to Williams. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And the Lions have a 1st down. Straight ahead with Gibbs. He'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
We go, 76.
Goff back to throw. He brings it in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a 4th quarter lead. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7. Fox now to kick this one away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Cosmetics. How many hands I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up. We up the plyometric. Ran up by the Lux Messer up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet. You could diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Ready. 50, green. Zoom, black. See the ball. Ready.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That's such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Set, blue, go. Black, 95. Slide, 97. Go pink.
Play clock down to 3, and we've got a timeout call. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Come on, set. Yellow, zoom. Claws red. White, white. Stick, mega. Steel, black. Hut.
Love from the gun. Look at that power, deep left side. That's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Set, ready. Black fork, smash, red. Set.
He'll throw it. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him out to pick up the 1st down. Pickup of 2 here, and it'll give the Packers the 1st.
That's good. For our Packers, 1st down. 1st and 10.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Packers down by 7.
Somebody got it, boy. I take the G. Watch him throw it. We survived outside, all from the music. They like, what he owns? Is it Alpha and Omega?
First and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go now. Yellow, black ultra. Blue striker. Red, yellow. Set.
Here's Love. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Slide blue. Set, go.
Setting up to pass. It's caught, Tucker grabbed. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
When you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. Without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Ready. 33, yellow. Ready.
He'll look to throw it. Into the hands of Romeo Dobbs. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Five still to go here. This is second down.
Fury. Yep, let's go. Yellow, blaster, 6. Hut, hut.
Here he is to throw. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's first and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Claws, black, 95, set.
Back to throw. That one's cut along the left sideline. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
Ready up.
Offense to the line for first down. Conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining.
Here we go. Red, cycle, 60 red, 60 red. Hut, hut.
From the red zone on first. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone, and defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
The ball on the 13. Once again, it's second and 10.
White, white. Here we go, set. 45, white. Smash, red. Ready.
Throwing again. Love. And they pull it off. A touchdown catch in the final moments. And now overtime for a win right here on the table. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Coach did not hesitate there. He held up those 2 fingers right away. They're going to try for this win.
Let's go now.
Will set up for the
Black 40.
2-point conversion.
Black shot. Red, yellow. Hut.
Stick it in the air. Love. And this is caught. Oh, he gets them 2 points, and with those, they've got the lead.
36. Lions 35.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Here's Raymond on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own
And Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Goff. Trying to push deep downfield. He's got it deep downfield. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25. And now they call the timeout. Oh, Brock, what a play to get him into range. And now they can win it all as time expires. So everything comes down to this from Jake Bates. From the left hash, a 40-yard look. And that one is good. And their season will begin with a win. So the Lions get the win on the road. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from Green Bay.